But me, I'm getting a tattoo for this Mitsas.
Yeah, you umesema since
No.
since you what? Even the live show idea came from us. I'm sorry, I'm not bragging. But guys,
I entered this year with debt of close to $500,000.
Wait, what?
Yeah, imagine during COVID I was selling newspapers. I used to get paid 200 bob per
You
day.
know, people are making money, you're sleeping. Billion. Welcome back to another episode.
East meets
West.
Man, you're going to start making me cry, man.
Guys,
going to
we're
make
back
me
and
so
better. In a
Hey.
But no, guys, this is another episode of Peer Pressure with the lovely Bobby.
Thank you.
Came through.
Thank you.
And by the way, you know, you kind of like answered people's prayers because, like, in one of the first episodes, guys were like, the question we always hear is, when is his man coming back? When is his man coming back?
Yeah, even I get that a lot. I know we just one time for the people, we just do like we do a live show.
I think it should be a live show.
Sindio, and then just end it with a live show, with a bang. Sindio?
I think so. This ride, giving luxury, giving road trip dreams, all thanks to Auto Rentals. They've got you covered for any vibe, from sleek to spacious. So just head over to their page, make your request, and roll out in style, guys. So trust me, with this one, they understood the assignment.
We left a big gap in the market, and I feel like, no disrespect to anyone else, I don't see people doing our type of content, what we used to do. Everyone has jumped into the podcast scene, which is amazing, which is dope.
It's similar, but it's not the same.
So I wouldn't change a thing. I feel like we'd still, even to now, if we come back into the game, I still feel like we'll still have an audience, and we would still grow and we still be big. To this day. But me, I'm getting a tattoo for this Mitsas.
Yeah, you umesema since you what? Story come.
Before the year ends.
I remember you saying that.
I wanna put it here. Before the year ends, I'm putting it on my arm, imagine.
Even the live show idea came from us. I'm sorry, I'm not bragging. But guys, you see the live shows you see people throwing. It came from somewhere.
Yeah, we did
It was a wave, and I love that.
Yeah, we did a lot. You're like, if you start saying what we influenced in the game, it would be a lot. Because even Hangouts, we were the first people to do Hangouts. You remember Big Square?
Yeah, that was the first people.
And the likes. And then the first people to even be there when club hosting was becoming club hosting, you know, with us as a group. Yeah, nowadays, you know, it's because the game has changed and the game isn't what the game used to be back then. I normally tell people we were lucky and also unlucky. If we started during TikTok era, Ismitswas would have been massive, you know. If TikTok was there when we were starting, Ismitswas would have gone to the roof because we had so many moments where just those 30 seconds, 15 seconds where people were laughing, hilarious, and we always kept it real. So for sure, I know that. The disadvantage was people never quite understood what YouTube was during our time.
And how to make money from it.
Yeah, and how to make money. And then also the fact that by the time you're telling someone to subscribe, someone thought they need to pay money to subscribe to YouTube.
There was a whole
so convincing people to just subscribe to YouTube.
It was a lot, but I think that's so true. There are so many challenges that people don't experience right now.
Back then,
That hey guys, trust me, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was, but it was fun. Honestly, I never sit back and regret anything. To this day, I'm always gonna be grateful to God for how far He brought us with His Mitswas. You know, like an idea that started in the house when I was alone grew to be something very impactful, and just seeing people embrace it, or even people coming to my DM talking about how we are the reasons why they even started doing YouTube and whatnot, really just puts a smile to my face. You know, it just puts a smile to my face. So at the end of the day, I don't feel like and then also the thing was, I felt like we had done everything. You know, if it's interview with artists, we had Nasty C.
What up, man? It's the coolest kid in Africa, Nasty C, the Jiggy Jiggle, Mr. Strange and Bling, right here with East Meets West.
If it was events, we did backstage. If it was meeting artists, we did all that. So I feel like there was nothing left for East West. If it's working with brands, we worked with big brands, Coca-Cola, Samsung. You know, if it is making money towards the end, we did make money, you know. So at the end of the day, for me, I never feel like that's the one thing. What gives me peace is knowing that we almost did everything. If it's a live show, our live show had 1,000 people. You know, on our first live show, which was crazy, people showed up for us, and it's always gonna be love. And it was a vibe, it was a bash, you know, and the videos are still up. So for me, I never feel like there's nothing we didn't do. Yeah, we had the coolest intro. We were the new age Camp Mula. We were Camp Mula for YouTube. We never sat down and said East West has ended.
You know, that's what I keep on telling you. Name is man, but you're like, this telling.
No.
You people just like, they like juice. They want to hear a story.
No.
And stuff
it
like
never
that.
ended like that.
But yeah, you know, on that point where you're talking about like money, how would we handle like the finances again in terms of how we make the money? Because you know, also we started this East West like for fun. It was just doing videos. And then we didn't even know you can make money from YouTube. We didn't have that knowledge. And then brand deals came in, and I don't know, I feel like, would you do it like differently in a way to also like grow the page and also make sure that you're also earning at the same time?
Yeah, I feel like what I learned during that period and with money was, number one is we never used to quote our worth per se, because I always was afraid of big numbers. I always was scared of big numbers, you know, and that was a me thing. I wouldn't say it was everyone else's thing. It was just a me thing and my background and where I came from, you know. I'm always proud to say I came from the East.
From the East.
Man, I hear 100,000, I'm going nuts, you know, because that's not money I saw or was used to.
That's the same thing I was even saying. Once the money, you know, people will always say like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna buy this. But once it comes into your hands, you're like, bro.
Yeah, and
you think so many ways you can use.
You know, and at that time, that 100,000 looked like a lot of money, but it wasn't our worth. Currently, like, I'm still working with brands and whatnot, and my rate is almost similar to what East West used to get.
Bro, do you know even, that's what I'm gonna even ask like because I'm like, I'm shocked. Even you're cooking with these man, about real. I'm just like, this
so
one.
I knew brands do have that money. It's just a matter of how well you put your content. So going back, what I'd have done different is make sure that first our rate is up there. And then number two is creating other revenue streams, like the way you said, having not putting merchandise and having not had another product was a thing also I would say I'd have done different, like would have other ways of making revenue and generating revenue, you know, from the live shows to merchandise to even just starting our own something different. We don't even have to do merchandise. We'd have even done, maybe create our own East West perfume or just something that people would really relate to.
Like
you know, something just that is, just something that is East West, you know, something that is just unique and East West.
Guys, FYI, this was the serious brains. I'm not even lying. You know how they say when you cut the head of the snake, no, honestly, like, as in, you really like held us down for real. You were patient with us. Me, I can't even like complain. Like there was so many. He was like our dad, and he was putting us in line, and it must have been so much work.
It was
for 7 years. Don't play. It was like 7, right?
It was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but also at the end of the day, everyone did bring something. That's what made East West. But like you led us like in a really good way. Like, just know that.
Thank you very much, man. You want to make me start crying out?
I'm not kidding you, clearly. We can't lie.
And I appreciate all of you because also I'm also grateful to you guys because I came with the idea, you all saw the idea and believed in the idea, and we made it happen. At the end of the day, it was a group effort.
Most importantly, it was really fun.
Yeah,
like,
it was fun.
That's what kind of like made, I think, even us stay. You know, like, because if it feels like it was hard work, trust me, I don't think it would have lasted for that long.
No, we wouldn't have, man. We wouldn't have. If the collective comes back again and say, you know what, Bobby, let's do one last round.
Yeah.
I would definitely, let's do one last dance. I'd definitely be for it.
You know?
Definitely.
Just a heads up, guys, the pair up isn't just for money moves. There's a game tab with trivia where you can actually win up to $1,000 cash money. Imagine. So while we're chatting it up over here, you could be winning. We only make smart moves here only, guys. So to do that, download the pair app from your App Store or Play Store and give it a go. Hey, are you ready for a challenge?
Yeah, for sure.
So this is now we're gonna do pay or pass.
Okay.
So in this one, I'll ask you a few questions.
Okay.
If you cannot answer either of them, you just send 500.
Bet.
To me, and yeah.
I hope the questions are not real.
Yeah, if you pass 500, if you pay, yeah.
If I say,
see, what do you think? Do you think the questions are gonna be easy?
you're not giving me 500 if I say them.
Sorry.
So one-sided.
Who's
but
the
it's
one
okay.
being
It's
interviewed
okay.
here? You or
It's
me?
Okay. So.
Okay, so even now talking about, you talked about Gordon's and like, is that the only brand deal that you're working with?
No, I'm also currently, I've signed a contract with Bolt. So I'm about to create content for Bolt. So yeah, I finished working with Garnier and also worked with Vassman this year. So yeah, but when I looked back at it, I've worked with close to 20 brands right now. Close to 20 brands. So yeah.
Could you tell us how much Gordon's pays you monthly? Is it monthly or it's annually?
Laura. I can't put an estimate.
Is watching.
It has to be the right figure. It has to be the right figure.
This one I can give you like a loophole. So ballpark, yeah.
Ballpark.
I don't, and please make it,
Okay. Okay. It's between 180 to 250.
So that's the last mark?
Yeah.
So
The
it's
first
somewhere
market, between 100.
This is per month?
Per month, yeah.
Per month?
Per month.
Hey! Sijui going for unanipeleka Mombasa lini? Ama si Mombasa, sorry, why am I thinking small? At Cape Town.
Soon.
On a yacht.
Soon.
Because you've said you've worked with over 20 brands.
Yeah.
What's like the most difficult brand you've worked with?
Difficult in terms of
what's difficult for you? Like, where, as in, you're stressed or you stopped working? Have you ever ended up working with them? Like, let's say they'll give you an opportunity again.
Okay, recently there's a brand that it hasn't reached the Kenyan market.
Yeah.
It's outside, it's coming to Kenya. But I'd say that one because then again, I feel like people don't understand the art of content creation and people just think all we do is just take a phone and shoot. So I felt like when I was in the meeting, I kind of felt belittled because I was trying to... No, they haven't entered the market. So that's why I'll pay 500. I'll pay 500 because I wouldn't wanna, they're just entering the Kenyan market. So I wouldn't want me to be the reason why people don't want to mess with them.
So you didn't even end up doing anything with them?
No, I'm not gonna,
Was the pay good though?
The pay was okay. It was okay. I'd choose peace over money any day.
Kuwa na nini? Kuwa na standards.
Yeah, because someone else...
Jipende, respect.
Na mtu mwingine atafika bei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like, oh my gosh, this is a really huge opportunity. And then a big one comes in and you're like, okay, wow. God was protecting me from this one because it wasn't right for me.
Yeah, because I said, even with that brand, their competitor came and their competitor was offering more. So now it was easier for me to just drop it and be like, nah, I just work with your competitor. And I'm sorry because at the end of the day, the competitor came with a contract and they are okay with my point of view and my content. So I wouldn't want to work with someone who doesn't believe in me, so I'd rather just let it go. Yeah.
That's really good advice even for, like, I feel like that's used to be us in the beginning.
Yeah.
We tell guys how we were taking anything.
Wait.
Opportunity to shine.
Yeah,
No. Exposure. When I say exposure. As we went through real exposure.
And even some people refuse to pay.
We're putting events on and we're only getting tickets as payment.
On
not
YouTube.
Even food.
Not even
Do you know,
food.
like, and we're getting really good views.
Yeah, and we're not even. We're doing over 50,000 views, man. A week.
The next one. So, can you tell us your current M-Pesa balance? Exact.
My current. This is nice. You know, because I know it's low. Because I don't.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't
Basi
put my
Basi. Basi bank, you already know the need. Bank.
No, you said M-Pesa. Why are you changing
Then that's the next question. I still have questions to ask you, bro.
Kwa M-Pesa, it's 300 Kenyan shillings.
Bank Basi.
Nah, the bank let me not.
No, that's the next question. That's we call it follow-up.
Follow up. The bank just know it's above 6 figures, but I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say what it is.
Why? Then you have to pay.
Okay?
You have to
I might show you.
Oh! Okay. Signora, pa! People are making money, you're sleeping. People are making money, you're sleeping.
We are making money, you are sleeping. You don't know why it's going on, eh?
To God be the glory. And I give everything to God. You know,
Amen.
because it's been a hassle. You know, like people wouldn't, you know, like I was remembering during COVID I was selling newspapers, and imagine during COVID I used to get paid 200 bob per day. And those were moments where God was also humbling me to know that at the end of the day,
and every day, you used to go every day this weekend?
Every day at 4 a.m. I'd wake up at 4 a.m. and I
In
even
your
have
hood
the
now?
videos. Yeah, in my hood, and I even have videos, and that's one thing I really like about myself. I recorded those moments to also remind me and ground me and remind me where I came from. You know, I entered this year with debt of close to $500,000.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I entered this year with debt of close to $500,000. And I was in a bad mental state, but I'm grateful to God. Now I'm debt free. Sina deni ya mtu. I've always known. Like, I'm even gonna say it here. I know I will be a millionaire in US dollars.
Ati millionaire? Billion?
Sina kwamba in US dollars I'll be a millionaire.
Billion?
Now when you convert it in Kenyan, I'll be a billionaire.
That's how I said billion. Let's even take it higher.
And I kid you not, it had so much pain to it. It had people not believing in me. It had people looking down on me. It had girlfriends leaving me. Hey, I said that girlfriends leaving me because that time I was a broke youth, and God was just laughing, and He was just saying, "Don't worry, my son. Me, I'll never leave you." You know, and that was always what it was.
Also, not too many people actually know that, like, your big love, your number one love is film.
Yeah.
And that even you've won awards, Kalash, but if you know, you know. But tell guys, like, what was that moment for you when you won? I think you won like 5.
No, I won 12 awards.
12?
12, yeah. I do have 12.
Was it all in one set or like
no,
in a
different competitions? And I won 12 awards when I was, by the age of 23, 23, I won 12 awards. I feel like film was something that my dad took me to a cinema when I was 5. And at the time, I never knew that's what I wanted to do. But my dad was so surprised that I sat down and watched the whole movie. It was actually Mission Impossible or Blade. I can't remember which is which, but I remember both of them I watched. And why I remember that story, because it's such a weird story. Because my dad used to play football for the national team of Kenya, and then he also played abroad. So he wasn't in the country as much. He played in Saudi Arabia. So when he came back, now when he used to bond and spend time with me, we used to go for a movie and then to Sanford's, have chips inside the car and whatnot. So my dad, that day when we were going to watch a movie, and why I remember this story is, he looked at me and was like, "You've not been circumcised."
How? Hold on, bro.
And me, I didn't even know what circumcised meant. The next day, he didn't even wait. It was after we watched the movie like this on a Sunday, on Monday morning. I've already gone and I've been cut. Like it was that. That's why I always remember that story. Someone tells me, "How do you remember that story?" I'm like, because that's how. I got cut. So when I entered Riara, now the love for film, all of those years, because I still loved film. Like when I'm happy, I'm in the cinema. When I'm sad, you'll find me in the cinema. There was like 2 weeks back, I ended up going to the cinema 3 times just to watch 3 different movies, and I enjoyed a lot, you know, I really do. So now when it became, I started creating movies in uni, and yeah, so eventually we entered East African Student Film Festival, won 8 awards. The following year I did Kalasha, I won a Kalasha, then I won a Canons Award. They had sponsored an event. So I just ended up continuing winning, and I fell in love with winning.
Apart from the awards, was there any like big prize that, any like?
No, there was no
anything?
Prize money.
Yeah.
There wasn't any
Not
prize
even money,
money.
but any opportunities.
No, there were just awards. But the one that I cherish the most is it's called Natalie Lorenzo. It's like the Oscars for documentaries. So we came in 4th in Africa. And for me, that was really big because at the time I was 20, I was 23, and it's worldwide. It's a worldwide competition. So it had people like Wangare Maathai, Bill Clinton who go for those awards. It's really big. So when I came in 4th in Africa and I was only 23 and I didn't even have that much experience, it really just showed me I am who I think I am, you know, in my head, because I always thought that. What I said I'll start doing is doing short films, like 1-minute films on my Instagram as reels. And then now, after doing those short films, 1 minute, I'll later on transition. So the goal is to one day, hopefully before the year ends, you never know, I'll put out a short film, and then after that we can grow. But one thing I'm sure as Day, you know me, even you know my wallpaper, it's an Oscar.
No, I've seen it. And so I want you to tell people, like,
so
you know?
For me, the goal is one day to actually just win an Oscar, and that's what I'm headed to. That's been my goal and my dream for the longest time. So I know that's where my head is at, and that's what I'm working towards.
Hey!
Yeah, man. Hey, motivational talk.
I
So
know.
my guys,
But this is
number.
truth, man. Yo, that was like, I feel like we went for a therapy session and dumped everything, but at the same time,
I feel lighter.
I also at the same time I feel like I also learned a lot of things that's going on with you. So it was dope. Also gems have been dropped, advice has been dropped. Yeah, till number.
Thank you for having me.
That was peer pressure, guys, with the one and only Bobby and your host, Derry Kins. Hey, please like, share, subscribe. This one you have to share with everyone because this is serious gems here.
Another banger.
And that was East Miss
I miss doing that.